one and all. I'm Barbara. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Also for you that are with me every video, man, you're so faithful. I want to say thank you. There's many of you that I don't ever hear from. I really appreciate you as a number on my subscriber area there. You know, it tells you how many subscribers. We are nearing 700. But I'd really like to hear from you. And so please watch, please put a thumbs up, please leave a comment. It would help me tremendously, and I really would appreciate it. Today we went out of town, and I went to that same Walmart that I went a couple days ago. They had this special, well, it's not special, they had a clearance. You know, I showed you the fabric that I got. I was thinking maybe after 2 days later, maybe they had actually went down and made the prices even cheaper, but to no avail. Still just $3. But I was talking to the lady who was cutting out my fabric, and she told me, she said, you know what, she says, yesterday, she says, I sold 46 yards of fabric. And I thought, wow. And I guess some lady came in, one of, you know, that had a buggy full of fabric. And so I must say it was a good deal. But anyway, enough of all that. Let me show you what I got today when I went back. Here it is. Another 4 or 5 different patterns. And there again, there was actually more I would have even bought. Is that a word? I would have bought. But I just felt like, you know, it's so much. It adds up. Even the $3, I mean, you get enough of that. I mean, here you're 30, which isn't really bad. But when you hit that $50 mark and over, now we're spending some major money. And I didn't want to do that. But, so let's see, I got, one of these I got 4 yards of, just simply because it is so beautiful that, I'm not sure what I want to do with it, but I wanted plenty of it. And it's actually the very first one on top. It's right here. Look at this. Is that not beautiful? And I'm telling you guys, it is such a beautiful blue. Sometimes my camera does crazy things with the coloring. But this is pulled back, and it is a really... Now right there, it's a little darker than it is, but when I pull it back, it's a real blue. Pull it back, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a beautiful color. This is actually a Waverly print. I'm not exactly sure. I wish they'd have told us on there exactly. This is called Classic Blues Flower. Yeah, but it's a really nice cotton fabric, and it's going to make something really super pretty. And so, so this is the first one that I got, and this is the one that I got 4 yards of. And let's see another one that I got. And another one that I got is this one right here. And these are all $3 a yard, of course. But it's like, it's the antique feel, vintagey feel. It's got these pretty little red flowers on it. But then the background is this really pretty, like a cream background. And I think it makes it look like it's, I don't know, it just gives me that feel of vintage. And it's a beautiful piece of material. And I'm really going to enjoy making something with this, seeing the outcome of that. And there too, it's really nice. It says copyright protected. I'm not sure, and it's got nobody's name on it. I suppose it's just made for Walmart. But it's really pretty. And this is my second fabric that I got today. And here's another one. This one here is like a paisley-like fabric. It's really pretty too. And I think this one I only got 2 yards of this. What did she do with it? They put a tag on it, guys. It's 3.5 yards was all they had of this. But I got it all. But look how pretty that is as well. Really lovely. But close you can see it's like I said, it has like a paisley. Look, the gold, the blue. Reminds me of a fish. But really pretty. And it's also a cottony feel. Now there was fabric there that was not cotton. That was more synthetic. One of them I'd already got, so I didn't get any more of it. But there was none really, more in your broadcloth and more in your cottons that was on sale, because they had another whole side and it was not on sale. But all their cottons were. But I just thought this was so pretty. And from a distance you can't really tell what it is. Up close is where you can really see the paisley. But yeah. So that one today. And this one I got 4 yards of, guys. It is absolutely gorgeous. It also has that cream colored background that makes it look kind of vintagey to me. Is that not just gorgeous? It's got the green vines. It's got these pretty flowers on it. I just wanted plenty of this as well because I want to make something. I want to make sure I have enough. But it's really pretty with the cream background. This I do not know where it says if it's it just says copyrighted. Now this one says David's Textiles Incorporated. So this comes actually from a different creator, maker of this. But and I don't know who of course that is. And this is stuff that you can actually look up if you need be, if you wanted to. But yeah. So they did really have some really nice fabric. I mean, more stiff. Of course, not stiff, thick than some others, you know. And this happens to be one of those. It's just really good quality. It's really nice. It's not a real heavy weight, but it's not really thin either. But yeah, it's really pretty. And then the last one that I got is like a polyester type satiny fabric. And this was actually $2 a yard. And so I ended up paying $6 for this. So I got 3 yards of this. Yeah, it is so beautiful, the color. And in recent days, I've gotten quite a few pieces of sheer fabric that I know this will go under whenever I make a dress or a skirt. But it's just nice to have some of this. I think sometimes, like myself, I love prints. I like texture. And so I find myself always going toward that fabric. And I don't buy the plains very often. And I don't buy the silky stuff either very often. And in reality, if you're going to sew and have a broader range, you're going to need some of this stuff in your stash. And so I do have some of this silky in my stash, but my stash is a huge amount. And so it's a major job looking for it. But I thought I wanted this to add. It's so pretty. And so I saw fabric today that reminded me of my great niece. When I like it when you can take pattern and match it to pattern. Some people have a trouble doing that, and I'm not saying that I've perfected that yet, but I think I've done a pretty good job of knowing what patterns go with what patterns to where it doesn't look really silly or it doesn't look out of place. And so I found some today. They were lemons and green and yellow polka dots, and I just pictured me making one of those bohemian looking like dresses, and then it's got the pantaloons, the long trousers with the big ruffles around the legs. I used to make that a lot for my great niece, and I enjoyed it so much. It was so much fun. And she's a big girl now, and I don't guess that's her cup of tea. But anyway, that fabric today reminded me of her. of me in those days when I sewed for her like that. But anyway, that's all I got at that Walmart. That Walmart's probably about 45 minutes away from my house, and so my husband is the one who suggested, "Do you want to go back and get some more of that fabric?" Did I need to? No. And I actually said, "No, we won't go." But then the more he talked to me about it, he said, "Oh, come on." He said, "I'm offering to buy you some more fabric," and blah, blah, blah. So we made it a day, ate breakfast, waited and ate. We were out of here like 7:30. Ate breakfast, had our coffee, went around, went to the zoo, did a bunch of fun stuff. So it was a good day together. And I got this fabric that I just showed you. And now that I went, I'm really glad I went because I love it. Now, the next thing I want to show you are patterns. After we went to the Walmart, they did not have a Joann in this nearby town, but they did have a Hobby Lobby. So I went to the Hobby Lobby there, and I think I was sharing with you yesterday how I felt like I really had never noticed before how much I was actually saving by spending by the, not spending, by the 40% off, that I'm actually going to only like a $6 yard of fabric would only going to cost me like $4, and that's really a good price. That's not far off of this that I just bought. So they have some really cute patterns, and I actually went today in there after I got through at Walmart, and I looked around at some of their fabric, and I really, really like it. I just had to be picky though because I had spent so much money. And there's one particular pattern of fabric I'm looking for the Joann's has. It's actually considered a Christmas fabric. It does not remind me of Christmas. You know how they have the black and the white checks. That's always put down as a Christmas fabric. And I do think of Christmas, I'm not going to lie. But you can wear that at other times of the season. And this particular one, though, actually has like a teal blue in it. And I thought that was so unusual. I had not seen that before. And it was all half price, which was really a good deal per se. But because I'd spent so much, I think even that half price was going to be $6. And that's not a whole lot to pay for a yard of fabric, truthfully. But I would need there again 3 yards of it for my buying, and that'd be almost 20. And I didn't want to do it. So I know after the holidays I'll be able to probably find it if it's not sold out. But then I'll have to wait another year or some part of the next year in order to make it up. But anyway, so I didn't get any fabric nonetheless. But I did find something that I did not know, and that was patterns. And you won't believe how much I paid for these patterns. Thought I heard someone visiting us, but no one's here. They were 99 cents. Can you believe that? They're the new look patterns. And I was so excited about that when I saw that. And I thought, well, maybe it's a good thing I'm not finding any fabric because I went straight to the patterns. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's only 8 here. I had 20 total. And when I went to look for the patterns in the pattern catalog, 9 of those were not in there. 10 of those were not in there. They've been picked over. So I get the idea that perhaps Hobby Lobby is getting rid of their new look. That's the only thing I can figure out. Because once before they had 99 cents on the, oh come on mind, don't go crazy with me now. Gosh. It is, I can't think of the name of the dumb pattern. And I bought a bunch of them. In fact, I went back twice to get them. For those of you who bought them too, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But they were 99 cents. They were actually out of the card catalog. I'm thinking of the old school. They were actually out of the pattern catalog, and they were actually on a thing hanging on the wall. And you went over and looked at the patterns. But these were actually still in the pattern holder, and there was not many in there. And I'll tell you what, I am surprised that I got as many as I did. I promise you, if I'd go back in another day or two, they would totally be gone. But anyway, I'm so excited. So I want to show you what I got. The first pattern that I got, and 1 or 2 of these I thought maybe I already have, but I was not sure, and I didn't want to take a chance of leaving it. So for 99 cents, I bought it again, if I have it. But this one is 6693, a new look. And this is the pattern right here. I think it's really cute. This is actually really pretty floaty fabric. The neck on this seems really plunging to me. And I guess when I looked at this in time past, because I've seen this before, and I liked it then. I didn't get it because I thought, well, the neckline is so low on that, and then I have to adjust that. So I just left it. But I am noticing in pattern A and pattern B, the necklines are different. See, this one's a lot higher than this one. And this is actually the dress. I just love this. And it's got the flutter sleeves on it. They have the darts up under the bust here. You can actually see in the diagram here. But they're up under the bust here. And the print, you can't tell always. But it's got a zipper. Is that a zipper? Let me see. Yeah, 22-inch zipper. Wow, it's been a long time since I used a 22-inch zipper. In the back of it. And the fabric of this dress is really super pretty. But it's a silky looking fabric. Yeah, Chalice, Charmeuse. It says cotton blends, cotton lawn, crepe de chine, double Georgette, poplin rayons. Oh, rayons. Love rayons. Here I just got that pretty rayon linen. Would be really pretty in this dress. Anyway, we'll see, but I had to have this. So it was only 99 cents, and I think it's really pretty. The next one that I have here is 6695, and it's 99 cents. Oh, well, I'm not going to keep saying that. They're all 99 cents. But I love how they got these little pleats here. And in the pleats like that, you can tell more here. A seam is sewn, for those of you who don't sew. A seam is sewn from the waist down, and it stops. And you make sure it's even all the way across as you come down. And then it forms the fullness down here that looks like little pleats. That is really pretty. This one up here has almost got a sticker over it, but it actually has a flouncy collar. Isn't that pretty? This here just has a keyhole opening in the back. This is a collar that goes around it. Look right here. You can see on this side where the collar's there, and here of course is the one that the model's wearing. It doesn't have a collar. And it's got the key opening here, and of course right over your head, and it's got a tie there. There's a few darts up here on the bust that forms pleats. And the sleeves have like a drawstring where you can pull it and make them ruched. That ruching, make them higher or longer. But really cute dress. I like it. Also Chalice, Charmeuse, crepe de chine, Georgette, silky types. So that will be really pretty. This is the blouse that I got, 6712. This blouse here, I actually did not have on the list of patterns I was going to buy in the catalog. But after there were so many that were not available, were gone, I went ahead and bought this. It is a really pretty blouse. You can see more up here because of the pattern over here is hard to tell, but it's gathered up here on a little, like a mandarin-like collar. It's not a it's the, I don't know, I get it mixed up with the little one. Stands up, goes around. In the back, it's just got a, I'm sorry guys, it has just a little opening. Those pleats are on that, in the back as well, but in the back here, it is inside of the facing of the yoke that's in the back. And the sleeves have this little flounce on it. And of course this is made with a silky fabric, but it's a really pretty fabric that she has. And it's silky there again, guys. Is Chalice, Charmeuse, cotton blends, crepe de chine, double Georgette. Then it just says silky types. And so really pretty blouse. And then this blouse is really cute, 6601. And I hesitated to get this because it is a crossover, and it does seem very, it's not so much that this is so low, but it's so wide. Because if it were not so wide, you could actually bring this over more than it is, or you can maybe snap in a fill in here, some one of those little dicky things underneath, not a woolly one. I mean, you can, there's a lot of things you can do. I guess the best would be to alter the pattern before you cut it out. Here they've just tied them on the side, and this one up here has got the sticker on it. It's the same blouse as this, only no sleeves. But I can tell this is a linen just by how it is wrinkled in here at the bend of the arms. When you look at the fabric, and it's got these little loops with buttons. Really cute. Let's see. Batiks, chambray cotton, lightweight denim linen. See, there you go. Poplin, sateen shirtings. And you can even use silky types on this. So good night. Everything but stretch. So it's wide open. It's a really pretty blouse. I like it. Then there's a dress, 6635. It's a really pretty dress. This is actually one of those that I actually wanted. But it's got insets, kind of like on the front where you sew those. It causes this to flounce at the bottom when you walk. It's really pretty. And it's got two different types. Here it has like a small V, and here it has like this little ribbon and on the wrist as well. But the sleeves are all the same except for this one that doesn't have that flounce. Little flounce right there. But the fabric for these is lightweight to medium silky fabrics. Chalice, cotton lawns, soft lightweight cotton types, crepe de chine, double georgette, lightweight linen types, and silky there again. So it sounds like to me there again, anything but stretch is not mentioned. But it's really cute. And of course the back, there's no opening whatsoever, because on all the views there, you just put it on over your head. So very nice. This is super cute. This is 6655, and it's adorable. It's got a keyhole opening there. Of course, this one has the long sleeves with elastic, and this is a short sleeves. You can tell from this view here, kind of from here, but it's kind of like a high-waisted up here, but it's got the pleated darts here, and I'm going to see. It doesn't show that there are darts. Yeah, there are. They kind of go at an angle. I believe those are darts. Yeah, darts that go in it. And it's kind of like a crossover, as you can tell. Higher on one side than the other side. Now, of course, in this, because I'm so short, I may not have to worry about that. I need to kind of hem it to see the distance between this seam allowance to the bottom, and then from where it's going to hit down to where I want it. May have to come out farther on this when I cut it out so that it will fall a little bit longer. It is absolutely adorable because I love how it makes that little fall flowing wave that comes down. It's really cute. Silky types such as rayon, got that. Crepe, georgette, crepe back satin, lightweight linens, and linen blends. Yeah, that would be really pretty in a linen, lightweight linen. But and that's kind of like my red I got too, with the rayon in it. So that would be really pretty. And so, yeah, really cute. I only have two more, guys. This is 6683. I love this for the fall and winter. Isn't that cute? And this fabric I absolutely love. I have none like it, but it's like a ribbed fabric, if you can tell. This one has pockets like this, but this one has no pockets. I don't know that I would make the pockets. It's an added feature, but the neck's a little different. This is kind of like a small cowl, and this one is a stand-up, and this is what I like. I like the stand-up. And actually, because this fabric is a stretch, that stand-up is going to have more stability, so it shouldn't have a problem standing up. Of course, you have your guide to how far your fabric should stretch for it to be the perfect fabric. But it is adorable. I love it. Isn't that pretty orangey? It's a burnt orange. I like burnt orange. The fabric, of course, is called bamboo. Never heard of that fabric. Fleece, ITY, that's a stretch knit. Modal, I'm not familiar with that either, guys. Rib knits, I know what that is. Sweater knits, I know what that is. Here it says pick a knit rule. It says C, so I might need to read about that. But, and the good thing about knits, they don't fray. So you don't have to worry about raw edges. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, really love that. That might be something on the horizon. And then this is a blouse that I believe I may already have. It's 6685. And I love this little cowl here that comes around and actually ties in a bow. It's not a scarf. I did see some blouses like that where you could make it like a scarf-like shawl type thing over. And I'm sorry the skirt's not on here because it looks really cute too. But I have a lot of skirt pencils. I probably won't have any trouble finding a skirt. And of course this here is the same. You can't see it because of the sticker, but it also is like a little cowl that comes over and ties like this, only you have your sleeves. The fabric here is silky types, cotton, soft cotton, cotton lawn, soft linens, and satines. And so all of these are delicate fabrics that they're talking about. And fabric doesn't matter, guys, in a pattern. If you're looking for a certain effect to take place, you're going to have the proper fabric. But that's a really cute blouse. But anyway, all right, that's all that I got today. And that was fun. So now I get to add that to my stash. Guys, I hope I'm not just, well, I am collecting just to be collecting. I need to get busy and sew. It just seems like I have so much I do. I think a lot of it because I don't stay home. I'm gone a lot. And I could get more done if I stayed home. But, yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions about my sewing, about sewing in general, about fabric, feel free to comment and ask about it. If you have any questions you want to know about me, if you're interested, you know, are you married, do you have any children, how long have you been married, when did you start social media, any of that stuff. I would love to interact with you guys to get to know you a little bit better. I really appreciate all of you, and you guys have a blessed evening. I'll talk to you some more later. Bye now.